do you think, Berkey?
Oh my God, this is fun.
Is it?
Yeah, it's
Good.
real though.
It's good.
Hey guys, Burke here, m-pac Road. Amy and I just got back from a truly epic 10-day adventure in Canyonlands National Park in southeastern Utah. While we're still getting the red dirt out of every nook and cranny in our Jeep, I thought it would be a good time to show you our camp kitchen setup. It's a pretty simple system. It requires a couple of upgrades, but there are workarounds if you don't want to do those, and it's pretty affordable. We've been dialing in this system for the last 2 years, ever since our first trip to Canyonlands 2 years ago when we bought the Jeep to do the White Rim Road. This time around, we decided to take it up a notch and hit the trails of the Needles and Maze districts, including Elephant Hill and the Maze Teapot out to the Dollhouse. Truly an epic adventure and should be on your bucket list if you love national parks and off-roading, photography, geology, primitive history. Amazing trip. Well, let's show you what we put together for our camp kitchen. There's two keys to our setup. One, this m-pac springtail tailgate table, and two, the Dometic CFX40 fridge. In another video, you can check out the wiring job we did to put an auxiliary battery in the Jeep and to wire it to the back. So I have two marine grade 12-volt outlets on this side and one over here, and those are both hooked up to the auxiliary battery. So we've got plenty of power for the fridge, and the tailgate table is basically where we do all our cooking. So we use a 3-bin system. It's super easy to work with because these are stackable. This empty one, this is normally our dry pantry. This is where we keep all of our canned stuff, pasta, rice, pre-packaged little meals, anything like that that doesn't need to be refrigerated goes in here. This one has all our pots and pans. We keep a roll of paper towels. That's a brand new roll there. Frying pan. A couple of pot holders. Dish towels. Two pots and pans stacking. And then our plates are in there as well, and our bowls. So we got those, and those. One cutting board. 2 insulated mugs. These have these nice little plastic caps on them, and these work great for coffee in the morning, wine or cocktails at night. Very versatile. Salt and pepper. And this is our little cleaning bin. It has our dish soap, our sponge, We always bring some extra plastic bags if we don't finish something and we want to try to secure it and make it airtight. And then this is what we carry our utensils in. We have one stir spatula spoon, one larger knife, our lighter, a spatula for flipping pancakes, whatever, small set of tongs, measuring cup. This is the handle for the pots and pans. A couple of sporks. A couple of long-handled titanium spoons. These are awesome, one of my favorite things. Wine bottle opener. Can opener. Swiss Army knife. Utility scissors. And a smaller knife. This one's good for cutting up limes, cheese, sausages, that kind of stuff. So that's it for our dish container. And this last bin is kind of customizable. At the moment, we've cleaned it out from the trip already, so it doesn't have exactly what we brought. But this is generally going to be our coffee making box. We keep a French press in here, an airtight bin with beans, sometimes a kettle. At the moment it's just overflow. We have some koozies and a bunch of other cups. But normally we pull all that out, put our coffee making in here, and anything extra that we might need. As the trip goes on, we start with the 3 bins. As we use up the dry pantry, we'll consolidate, and at that point the bins stack. They nest in each other, so it's a really nice way to increase the usable space in the back of the Jeep. Our Eureka stove, we power with a refillable propane bottle, and this is an awesome system. This is a fantastic stove. I would definitely buy it again. It works great. It has plenty of heat, and it's very easy to adjust in small increments. So if you need to simmer something for a while, you can. By the way, did I mention already that we really like to cook in the backcountry? We don't just reheat dehydrated meals. We do love to prepare food. So this is a great stove setup, having the small bottle and the stove. And then the last thing in here is our water storage. Right now we're using these aquatiners. These are pretty affordable. Each one of these holds 7 gallons. And if we're taking a long trip away from water like we just did, we can actually fit 2 of these side by side in the Jeep, which is really handy and allows us to take as much water as we're possibly going to need over the course of 5 days or so. So that's awesome. The greatest expense in this system is the fridge and the dual battery setup. And it would be easy to get away from that by investing in a really good cooler. Although, of course, you need to top off your ice frequently. And just plan your fresh meals early on in your trip when you still have good cold ice. And have some reheatable, kind of more instant meals later on in the trip. So that's kind of our setup in a nutshell, real quick. What do you use for a camp kitchen when you overland? If you have suggestions or ideas or want to share your setup, please leave a comment in the comment section below. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.